What's up everybody, I'm BJ Poye and I'm back to bring you another tutorial. At the end of my last video I showed off this dark oak sapling farm to provide saplings for my dark oak farm. And I asked if y'all would like to see a tutorial on this farm. So far 100% of my comments have been asking for a tutorial on this farm. Granted, there was only one comment. So I have to give my viewers what they would like. But real quick, I'll show you it working right here. So now that it's set up, just a reminder, after you grow your trees, you'll want to pillar up in the middle. Make sure everything's cleared out. I'm using ancient debris to mark the middle so it's easier and it doesn't blow up, so it'll always be there. You also want to make sure you have a Fortune 3 hoe. This will yield the most saplings to provide for your dark oak farm. Once everything's grown, you just break all the leaves with your Fortune 3 hoe, like this. Yeah, you'll get apples, you'll get sticks, but we're really just after the saplings. So once you get all of your leaves broken, you want to go back down in the middle and just confirm you are lined up with the center of the farm. You can press the button and it'll drop the TNT. And then TNT is set up to blow up at different levels of all the trees. That way you do get everything broken down. The minecart does go back and forth to collect anything that lands on the obsidian, and it will shut off after a certain amount of time and shoot everything into the storage system. I am in my creative world to show you how to build the farm. I've already set up the water collection here. It is a 17 by 13 area filled with water. One block lower in the middle with water on the ends. All that's filled with water. To finish up this part of the system, we will go down here with trap doors, pressure plates, and blue ice. I said blue ice. There it is. I'll use this trapdoor just to get down like this. Water should be coming out right there. We can drop a bucket there, let it move us here, and we'll place blue ice with the trapdoor and another bucket of water right there. That shouldn't be there. So now we can get to building the rest of it. First, I'm going to place down everything for the minecart. We'll just go with stone going across, block of redstone in the middle to power all of the rails. There I'll have a block for it to bounce back on. Just cover the top with rails like this. This one will have to be a regular rail and I'll show you why. Then we'll put obsidian over the top of that. I'm going with ancient debris in the middle again. Cover the rest of the obsidian. Next, I'll build up the TNT dropping part. I'm not using a duper just to get the timings right. I am using dispensers to dispense the TNT, and there are pistons that drop the TNT down. So, starting from this spot right here, one behind ancient debris off to the right, we'll go 20 blocks up to place the first piece of blue wool. Already got it placed up there. Don't need to keep that there. On top of that will be a redstone dust with a dispenser right here facing towards the middle. Then you'll want to come down one with your red wool come out 5 like that, 2 more, and then 3 more here. On top of these, we will have 6 repeaters all on full delay with redstone dust connecting everything else, and a redstone torch at the end of. Right on side of this torch, we'll place our first piston like this, and that will block anything from falling through. We will want to go cover everything with some solid blocks, that way the TNT will be directly in the center. Next, we'll start placing down our blue wool. We'll first want to go right by this redstone dust, another piece of dust on top, and another piece of wool right by it. Place a temporary block and we'll come out one here for a repeater on full delay, and another wool right there, and one more up. Then we'll come out another, come this way, 4 more, and we'll place another piece of wool right there, back to where we started, and we'll put some dust on all of those pieces of wool. Next, we will repeat our redstone lines and our dispenser and piston locations. Your red line will repeat it 3 more times. The blue line will repeat it 2 more times. You'll have 3 more dispensers and 3 more pistons as well. I will go ahead and build that up and show you whenever it's done. Now that it's complete, let's test it, make sure everything's working. To do that, we'll just place a lever here, switch it on, and you can come underneath and make sure all of the pistons were checked. So far we got 2. There's our third one and the last one. So it all looks to be good. Now, once that redstone dies down, all the pistons will extend again. Next, we'll be building up our switch for it. It does turn off everything automatically. It starts with a hopper clock that goes into a torch tower. This torch tower has 8 torches in it, and the line at top is 9 blocks long. Let's get building it. So we'll come out 1. You want to be 1 below your first blue wool. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And since we're going 8 torches, we need to go down. That lowest block needs to be 16 blocks below this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Then we're going to place every other block with a redstone torch, like this. Make sure this top torch is off. Then on top of this yellow wool, we'll place some redstone dust with a repeater on 1 tick at the end. Now we'll build up our hopper clock to activate everything. We'll have a piece of wool that's 1 down and 1 out from this bottom piece for your torch tower, with the repeater on top of that facing into the first block of the torch tower. That repeater will be on 1 tick. Then we want to have our hoppers right here facing into each other. You can place 3 pieces of wool on either side like this. You want to put a sticky piston on this side, opposite of the repeater. and a regular piston on the other side. Then you get rid of those two pieces of wool right by the hoppers. You want to replace them with comparators and place redstone dust on top of both with a button anywhere on this block. It doesn't matter which side. And we want to put a block of redstone on the sticky piston like that. Then we can put 40 items in our clock and it's ready to go. Once it cycles through, it will stop right here and stay there. And I'll show you that. And it stopped. Now, every time we want to activate it, all we have to do is press a button on that block. That will activate. Now you can see all of the pistons retracting up here. Like that. And now all the pistons are extending now that the redstone block had switched sides. There we go, and the farm is reset. Next we'll start building up our minecart collection. We'll start with a hopper placed facing down right here. I like that. Right there. You want a hopper on top of that and a hopper going into that one. Then we'll place another power rail here and another one here. Fill that in. We want to get a minecart hopper on top of this rail. We'll need a comparator and some solid blocks for the rest of this. We will come off of this hopper. We want to read the signal whenever the redstone block is on this side. That will send our minecart hopper off to collect it whenever we push the button. So we'll just read the signal from that hopper with a comparator like that. Going into another block. And we'll take a repeater there to amplify the signal with another block there. It'll come down like that with a gap. Put a piece of redstone dust there, and we'll come down again like this. And we want to power that block. We'll do so with a repeater here, a block here, and more dust. So we can check it out real quick, make sure if we press the button, the minecart gets sent off. And it will go back and forth until everything resets. So while that's running, we want to auto drop everything that comes in this dropper. We do that with the comparator, a full block there, another one there, and these two spots, put redstone there, a full block on top of it, a full block on top of the comparator, redstone dust right there, and redstone dust right here, with a repeater right here. So we can make sure it is working properly. Just put any items in there. And you want to extend that water stream that comes from that hole. And you can extend this to whatever collection you want. And like that, everything is complete. Now you just need to put TNT in all of your dispensers up here. Like this. And we can run it one more time, make sure the TNT doesn't blow anything up. Because if it does, then there will be a big issue. Yep, nothing blew up. And you'll see they blow up at different heights. So once you got all that complete, you're ready to use this farm to get your dark oak saplings. Whenever you do that, I usually place 2x2 dirt pads on each of the corners, so there will be 4. And plant the saplings there on top of them, like this. And once you grow them, just go up through the center. That way your TNT can fall all the way through, and use your Fortune 3 hoe, which I don't have since it's creative. You just get an enchanted Fortune 3 hoe and break down all your leaves to get your saplings. And that's how you can farm your dark oak saplings. This farm can also work with just about any tree type. If you want to grow big trees, I would suggest probably filling in all these air spots gaps with glass so it doesn't break anything. And you'll want to come through and place signs on this wall here. The TNT will fall through these signs, but nothing will grow there. So it can work with your nether stems also. And just so you can see everything blow up, we'll go ahead and activate it one more time. This is a good way to get your dark oak logs. Also, I kind of slow compared to other ones like the one I showed off the other day. I will link that video in this description in case you missed it. But besides that, that's your farm complete. Let me know if you have any questions about it. Also, I will be starting a Let's Play in my survival world I've been showing off. It's kind of a late time to start it, but later's better than never. So, hope I see you there. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.